Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon anime video. In this one I want to talk about episode 13 of the Pokemon 2019 series where Ash faces off against Champion Leon. Episode 13 begins right where episode 12 ended with a Gigantamax Drednaw causing havoc at Wyndon Stadium. Ash and Gold decide to stop its rampage so they head outside to battle, but they soon realize that they can't do anything against such a massive Pokemon. Instead, they figure that their best bet is to lead it away from the stadium by running away, which is what they end up doing. However, as they run away, Pikachu ends up on top of a rupture in the ground. Said rupture had Dynamax energy flowing through the cracks. This energy enables Pikachu to Dynamax. I noticed when I looked at Giant Pikachu that his tail was different from a normal Pikachu. And that's because Pikachu didn't just Dynamax, he Gigantamax, which was surprising to say the least. I was wondering if Ash would eventually capture a Pokemon that could Gigantamax. Well, now I don't have to wonder anymore. It's interesting that Pikachu can Gigantamax since in the games, you can only get Gigantamax Pokemon in the wild. You have to encounter them as such. You currently can give a Pokemon the ability to Gigantamax. In Pikachu's case, though, the only way you get a G-Max Pikachu is by having Let's Go Pikachu save data on your Switch. Since Let's Go Pikachu is based on Pokemon Yellow, which in turn is based on the anime, you could say that having Pikachu Gigantamax is in reference to this, which would be a cool detail. Or it could be so that Ash has a G-Max Pokemon to battle Leon, since it matches the games where most of the notable trainers like gym leaders and rivals have a signature Pokemon that always Gigantamaxes in battle during tournaments at Wyndon Stadium. Now, going back to the episode, Ash tells Pikachu to use Quick Attack, and Pikachu tries to but can't because of his huge size. It's funny seeing Pikachu sprint while being that big. Ash calls for Iron Tail instead, and Pikachu does the right thing. He uses Max Steel Pike. Leon notices the Gigantamax Pikachu and its trainer that has no Dynamax Band, which is another interesting detail that Pikachu could Gigantamax without Ash having a Dynamax Band. It reminds me of Ash and Greninja because I always thought of Ash Greninja as a Mega Evolution that Ash could trigger without a Mega Stone and a Keystone. Leon tells Ash to call for G-Max Bolt Crash, Pikachu's special G-Max move. Ash does, and Pikachu defeats the Drednaw with it, who goes back to normal afterwards. Unfortunately, no one catches the Drednaw. Leon approaches Ash and Gold to thank them for stopping the Drednaw. Ash takes the chance to challenge Leon to a battle, but before Leon could respond, a stadium attendant interrupts them, though you can tell that Ash caught Leon's attention. The next day, Ash and Gold are eating scones at a cafe. A wild Skwovet appears and it begins to eat a scone. Gold takes the chance to catch it without issues, considering that it was already distracted by food that isn't a berry. Meanwhile, Ash was sitting there mesmerized, thinking of Leon's battle with Lance and of his wish to battle Leon. Gold then explains to him that getting to battle Leon is not so easy. Gold tells Ash that he has to enter a tournament and win his way up the ranks. Once at the top, he could battle Leon, who held rank 1. The way Go explained it made it sound like Sword and Shield's Battle Tower with its Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball ranks. This worries me because the way you battle Leon as a champion in the games is by first doing the Gym Challenge, then you participate in the Champion Cup. Once you win at the Champions Cup, you can challenge Leon. You can battle him at the Battle Tower as well, but that's post game, and he faces you at the end of every rank, not just at Master Ball rank, like Go explains. This worries me because this new series might not have gym battles at all. I was hoping that Leon would endorse Ash for the gym challenge like he does with the player in the games, but he doesn't. He doesn't even mention the gym challenge at all. I miss gym battles. The Sun and Moon series did not have gym battles, which is fine because the games didn't have gyms either. The anime was just following the games, but Sword and Shield do have gyms, so I was hoping to see them in the anime. After Go finishes his explanation, Leon appears out of nowhere and he accepts Ash's challenge. The battle takes place at the stadium, one on one, Pikachu and Charizard. Leon gives Ash a Dynamax band and explains to him how to Gigantamax/Dynamax Pokemon. Ash mentions that Pikachu won't go into his Pokeball but that they will manage, which they do because Pikachu just absorbs the energy from the band directly and grows with it. Go also tells Ash about Dynamax moves. Now, the battle itself was cool. I could tell that animation wise it was better than Lance vs. Leon. which I'm assuming is because Ash is the protagonist, so they put more effort into his battle. I do think the battle was too short and that Ash did not do enough. He felt kind of helpless. Now, I get that Leon is meant to be strong. He is the champion after all, the world champion at that in the anime. But come on, Ash should have done better. He has traveled through 7 regions. He had Diantha, the champion of X and Y, on the ropes. He defeated Kukui, who's not technically a champion, but he plays the same role as one in the games. I mean, Ash is a champion himself. He definitely should have done better. And Pikachu has defeated 4 legendary Pokemon, so he has enough power to match Charizard. Ash and Pikachu felt too underpowered, like they were hit with that new series nerf reset hammer. Pikachu was only able to land 2 hits on Charizard, one because he Gigantamaxed to overpower Flamethrower with Thunderbolt, and the second time was because they traded G-Max hits. Unsurprisingly, Ash loses, which is fine because I'm not saying he should be stronger than Leon, but it should have been a more even battle. Ash tells Leon that he wants to battle him again someday. Leon tells him that they will, but that it will be an official battle with a crowd. Ash attempts to return the Dynamax band, but Leon tells him to keep it because he likes young, unrefined trainers like Ash. The episode ends with Ash deciding that Leon is his objective. He will battle his way up to Leon to gain the right to challenge him again. I love that they made Leon Ash's goal for this series, or at least one of his goals. In the past, Ash battling a champion or Elite Four was a moment for Ash to test his skills against one of the strongest trainers around. It was a test of his strength. With Leon, it was more of a way for Ash to find a goal, something to work towards. It's like battling the final boss at the beginning of a game. It shows you the power ceiling, what the peak of strength looks like, so that you look to the end with anticipation, knowing just how much you will have to grow to meet the challenge ahead. It will be the epic battle that closes this new series with a bang, and I can't wait to see it. It will probably happen in like 2 to 3 years, but it's something to look forward to, something that makes you eager to keep watching this new series. I wasn't really a fan of the Pokemon 2019 series initially, but I am now fully on board. Ash catching Dragonite and this Leon mini arc made sure of that. I do wish Lance had more screen time. It's unfortunate that he did not meet up with Ash, but it has still been an amazing duet of episodes, and hopefully we get more like them in the future. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.